Some of the success stories, I'll start with kind of like some of our impact we've crafted from the last year. So I think two of our biggest highlights would be is 54% of the children that are within any of our programs have shown an increase in literacy skills.
Wow.
And the biggest highlight is all of our children who have attended our after-school programs have shown 100% rate increase in being able to succeed to the next grade level.
Welcome back to another episode of Empower716. I'm your host, Rob Lowry, and this is a podcast dedicated to business owners and entrepreneurs. This is our 5th season. Can you believe it? 5 seasons in the books, ready to start. And so this year we've added a great component, which is called community initiatives, to recognize and showcase nonprofits who are doing a great job in our community. And so this episode, we are going to highlight YWCA of Western New York and really learn about what they're doing in the community. And so our guest, Talisa King, will share more in this episode.
I am the Director of Community Engagement and Fund Development at YWCA of Western New York. Thanks for watching Empower716. So as of this year, the YWCA has been in existence for 155 years.
Wow.
So absolutely awesome. Our mission at the YWCA is to eliminate racism, empower women, promote justice, freedom, and dignity for all people. So it's definitely something that we stand by. And of course, can't forget the W, which gives a little bit of extra support to women, but we support all of our families. We try to strengthen everyone in the community. The services that we provide to the community are inclusive of child care services. Okay. So we have a child care location at our headquarters, which is at 1005 Grant Street. And we take subsidy, and we also take private pay for the children that are in that program. We have free, and I repeat free after school programming across various districts in the surrounding community. We have programming at our Schoolhouse Commons location, a program that services school-age children from 5 to 12. We have programming at Westminster Charter School, which also services school-age children. We service all of Lackawanna City School District.
Wow.
We also have a full-service community schools program, which offers supports to families at the Cleef Hill location of their Union Free School. And then our gem, I like to say, is our collaboration with the Unified Court System, where we offer up to 3 hours of free consecutive daycare services for families attending court matters. In family and city court, we have daycares that are in the lobby. So the parents come, they drop off their children for up to 3 hours. They handle the court business that they need to take care of, and they come back and take their children. And the children don't have to worry about the trauma of kind of being in the midst of what's going on during those cases. And then we also assist with changes of custody while they're down there as well.
That's really impressive, because you don't think about the process of, or I would say, what goes on within the criminal justice system, and then as far as those individuals needing to go to court for whatever reason, right?
Yes.
And then having children. And I'm assuming that it is, I would say, preschool age childcare.
For the daycare, actually, it'll be for any ages and various levels of ability as well, is what I like to highlight as well, that they have the option for either location. And lastly, we also offer case management for our senior housing. So on site at our headquarters, we have 64 one-bedroom units for low-income seniors as defined by HUD, and we also offer case management and various supports to them too. I've been with YWCA for 3.5 years.
Wow, okay.
Some of the success stories, I'll start with kind of like some of our impact we've crafted from the last year. So I think two of our biggest highlights would be is 54% of the children that are within any of our programs have shown an increase in literacy skills.
Wow.
And the biggest highlight is all of our children who have attended our after-school programs have shown 100% rate increase in being able to succeed to the next grade level. So
Wow.
that is amazing work. Shout out and thank you to all of our staff, all of our directors, and everybody who's a part of the team. But those two stats, the 54% increase in literacy, because if you can't read, you kind of can't do anything else. And the 100% rate and moving on to the next grade is definitely some impacts that I would like to highlight.
And you said that's so easy, but I think when I look at some of the statistics of the literacy and even math, very daunting statistics.
Yes.
And for you to have that type of impact, I mean, that's really, really great. Because especially in the out of school time, we kind of, you're from this world of dealing with the challenge of not creating a long school day after 3 o'clock and then just making it strictly about academics and finding that balance of social emotional needs and so forth. And to have that is so critical because, like you just said, if you can't read, it has so many, I would say, impact as far as education, long term, getting into other schools, housing, and things of that nature, jobs, careers. So you guys have an event, The Power in the W. And I was like, when I read the information about it, I was like, okay, this is exciting. Tell us a little bit about, this is your first event that you guys are kicking off this type of level. So tell us a little bit about what that involves.
So The Power in the W is an awards luncheon that we are hosting. It will be March 13th. At 11:30 at the Admiral Room. And it's a fundraiser that we're hosting, and it's going to celebrate the trailblazing of women in the community whose impact and their work just strengthens our community. It just makes it a better place to be. They inspire our communities, and their work also aligns with our mission, which is what was most important to us. And the guests are different influential leaders across Western New York in business and community and local government. So we are going to honor 5 amazing women within our community. We are super excited. We are super hyped. And it's that kind of giving them their flowers while they're here mentality. And the awards are going to be the Excellence in Women's Health Award, which is going to honor Carol Murphy, who is the president and CEO at Harvard's House Buffalo, Inc.
Okay.
So we're also going to go in the space of Financial Empowerment Award, which is Dawn Hogue, who's the executive director at Stitch Buffalo. The Advocate for Youth Education Award is going to go to Lucy Candelario, who's the executive director at the Bell Center. We also have a Champion for Social Justice Award, which is going to go to Dawn Wells Clybourne, who's the executive director at Push Buffalo. And then last but definitely not least, we have Dr. Benita Duran, who is going to receive our Women's Legacy Award.
I love it.
So again, this is definitely a focus of empowerment. We are highlighting women, but men are definitely encouraged to attend.
Yes,
no one is excluded.
No, I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to go. So I did get my ticket a little early, and so
we appreciate that. Yeah, so tickets are on sale now.
Okay.
You can go to our website, which is YWCA-WNY.org/Power in the W. If you want to buy individual tickets, if you would like to show up in the space of being a supporter via sponsorship, you can also do that from that platform as well. All of the links are there. And last but not least, just again, being able to show up, come and celebrate these women that day and definitely make an impact.
These are some very powerful women in the community that you guys are honoring and showcasing. Why is this gesture, in a sense, so important? Because you mentioned like giving their flowers while they're here. Why is that such an important aspect of this event?
It's such an important aspect of this event because all of the work that they do directly aligns with the mission of the YWCA Western New York. And so it's a chance for us to not only highlight them, but also a chance for us to show support to our mission and the direct benefits of the work that we can do. So, and all of the proceeds for this critical fundraiser will definitely support direct programming initiatives that we have within the Y.
I love it. And I didn't know, you said 150 years.
155 this year.
55, wow. That's, as far as the legacy of an organization and the mission is so critical in what you guys do for women and families. I guess maybe the goal of this segment was really to, we for the last 4 seasons, we've always showcased entrepreneurs and business owners. And so the vision was to bring in elements of nonprofits, because I think those two worlds should collaborate in a sense. And so what support or, do you think that is needed for YWCA, for businesses to try to collaborate with you guys in the future?
So to collaborate with us in the future, we are always open to volunteerism. We are definitely open to programmatic support. Great. If people want to support in that way. And just educating themselves on programs, getting involved in the different initiatives that we may do. We have various campaigns throughout the year that show up. So Week Without Violence is a campaign that we did with Family Justice Center, which supports work in the domestic violence space as it relates to women. So educating yourself, going to our social media platforms, checking out our Until Justice Just Is campaign, which is something that's coming up as well. Wow, but really just educating yourself about the work, following us, sharing our information, going to the website, signing up to receive emails, constant contacts. So really just staying in the know with everything that we are doing. But definitely, we're always looking for collaborations with other organizations that align with our mission. And just being that programmatic support and the volunteer space, signing their children up. So again, going back to our website to look and see what locations we're at. A lot of our sites are school-based through 21st Century sites as well. So being able to go to our website and see if those services are applicable to you based on your area, and just getting involved is really how we would like to see people show up.
I love that.
Just to get educated, get involved as best they can. Again, always go to the website, YWCA-WNY.org. There is various opportunities, whether it be for employment, volunteerism, donating, additional information about our Children and Youth Services Department, as well as our senior programming as well. So just get educated and get involved. And I thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much for enlightening us and educating us on what YWCA is doing in the Western New York community. And so for our listeners, it is really important to get involved with nonprofits in the community, especially as business owner and entrepreneurs, because you may find that there are needs that your customers, your clients may need. And so having the resources of a nonprofit to kind of fill in those gaps of services those families may need. So it's important. So make sure you check out the information about the Power in the W event that's coming up, as well as check out YWCA website. Figure out how you can volunteer. Help, support is so important. So thank you for locking into another episode of Empower 716.